and welcome back to our channel. We are trying to close our 2023 series. I know we're a little bit behind, and this time around we bring you our trip back from Canada into the US and our stay at Acadia National Park. Hope you enjoy. Well, the trip back into the US was pretty uneventful. We went through a few towns, kind of like bordering or crossing the province of Quebec, and then that put us back into the border crossing. And once you go through that, you answer the proper questions and provide the answers. They did not check inside the trailer this time, but we just answered what we needed to answer and they let us through. It was pretty easy.
Pick up my guitar and too much on your plate when I need to escape. Everything will be better when I find a way.
Then back in the US, we went through a few small main towns before we started to see the greenery of Maine. It was a little bit foggy crossing Maine. Once we started getting closer to Acadia, we had seen reports of fog, and we didn't know what to expect. The weather was perfect. It was just foggy almost the entire time we were there, and you will see later when we try to go to Cadillac Mountain to see the sunset, which turned out not to be a sunset. But yeah, it was pretty fun to drive through. It wasn't really a big highway or anything like that. You don't jump on 95 at all. You just go through back roads. We stayed at a campground near Bar Harbor, and it was pretty nice, pretty quiet. We were able to get a nice reservation for the 3-4 days that we stayed there. Once we settled down, we had a reservation to go and try to see the sunset from Cadillac Mountain. We had seen that it's a pretty awesome view, and going up, it wasn't too bad. I mean, you can see here, it was cloudy, but it was not foggy. As you start getting up in elevation, well, things changed a bit. That was our view. That's how much we could see the sun. We could see maybe 100 yards, 200 yards in front of us, and that was it. We couldn't even see the edge of the mountain or even the ocean. It was pretty fogged up and pretty closed up to the view. So we changed our plans. We kind of walked around a little bit. Went to the first scenic point, and then we went to the second scenic point, and that was it for that trip.
Yeah, I think this is what they were. Next, I'm going to play.
Las perritas. ¿Alguien trajo perritos? Yeah.
Looking quite beige, got me deep in the haze.
On the way back down from the mountain, we then took a stroll through Bar Harbor. We drove a little bit, then we parked, and we went for a nice walk. It's a very nice town, very quaint, a lot of stores. Most of the stores are pet friendly, so that was a nice touch. They had treats and water bowls for the dogs, and they are super friendly. Um, we got some ice cream while we were there, and then we just drove back to the campground, and that was it for that day. But here's a little bit of that stroll through Bar Harbor so you can appreciate the quaint town.
Can I be saved? I wanna catch the wave. How big is your love? Tell me how high is your patience? Can I be saved? I wanna catch the wave. Hey, all this fake news. Tell me, what is the use? Tell me, no more compassion.
We tried to the next day to get a reservation for Tidal Mountain again, but we started to look at the weather forecast and it wasn't looking very pretty. The fog was coming back in the evening or afternoon, um, and there was, of course, no point if you wanted to see a sunset at 11 a.m. So, and we had other plans. So, what we did is we went to the Wonderland Trail, which highly recommended. We were able to see it at low tide, so we got to see some of the tide pools and explored a little bit the area. JJ and Dixie were able to walk a little bit. It's about a 1.4 mile round trip from around the trail and everything. So, and it's super friendly. It's flat and very well marked. The pups had an awesome time, and yeah, I mean that was kind of like our hike. Um, we did not do any of the bigger hikes or anything like that. We kind of our stay was pretty short, and we also had to work, so we had a little limited time, so we did what we could. But highly recommend that Wonderland Trail.
How big is your love? Tell me how high is your patience? Can I be saved? I wanna catch the How big is your love? Tell me how high is your patience? Can I be saved? I wanna catch the wave. How big is your love? Tell me.
One little gem that we found was the Bass Harbor Headlight Station. This is one of the 80 lighthouses across Maine, and it is one of the three lights managed by the Acadia National Park, which includes two others on Baker Island and Bear Island. It's appeared on the American the Beautiful Quarter in 2012 and the National Park Service Centennial Postage Stamp in 2016 and was listed in the National Register of History Places in 1988. JJ got a chance to have a few pets, and then we simply headed back to the campground after that. Well, we know our stay was short. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and see you on the next episode.